Hello, my name is Alex Amaya, and this is the milestone for the socket project. So I have here 5 terminals. I have them named at the top here. So this is going to be the server terminal, and then I have the names that I'm going to make the clients as the other terminals. And so I did this program in Python. You can see my current folder here. And so let's get started. So the first thing that I have to do is compile the server and the pure programs. There's not really compiled with Python, so I'm just going to start it. So here I'm going to start the server.py with port 17500, which is in my range because I'm group 33. And then so when it starts, it prints out its local IP and its port that it's running on. So now we're going to come over here. This one is on general 3, by the way, and this one is on general 4, so 2 different hosts. So now we'll start up the first client, and we can see we run this client.py, and this argument here gives it the server IP. This argument here gives it the server's port number. This argument is the name of the client, and this argument details the ports that the client will have. So this port here, 17510, is the left port, this is the right port, and this is the query port. So let's start this. Okay, so you can see some of the info about the client. This is where the server is, the name, its address, its query ports, left, right, and query ports, and it received success from the server. You can see that Pluto registered with success. So now we're going to come over here, do the same thing, but this is now the Mars client, which is on general 4. Okay, so you can see this, it received success from the server. The server now registered Mars. So now we come over here to Earth, and we'll start up this. We can see the facts about the Earth, and we can see that Earth successfully registered. Okay, so now we want to create the DHT table. So I'll do setup DHT. We want a size of 3, and the leader will be Pluto. And cool. So now this is receiving the success messages from these 2 clients. As you can see, the clients know what DHT is right of them, what client is left of them, their ID within the DHT, and the size of the DHT. You can see that for both Mars and Earth. And this sent the DHT complete message to the server. You can see that the DHT complete is a success, and this knows the DHT size. And you come back here. This is the leader. Okay, so now I have to register another peer process so that we can query the DHT. So here we have Venus, starting up Venus on these ports, which are still in my range. And so we come back to the server. It looks like it's successful. It successfully registered Venus. So now, if we want to query the DHT, we type query DHT, and then the long name of the countries whose information we're looking for. And so, for example, let's do Aruba. And you can see that it has found Aruba in the DHT. You can see the success message followed by the CSV line with the corresponding categories. So the country code, short name, long name, table name, etc. Now, you can see on these clients that are in the DHT, because the program randomly picks which one to start at, it'll sometimes start on it can start on any of these. And so for this case, it looked like what happened is it sent it to Pluto, the initial request. Pluto had the value. It said it was looking for Aruba. It found Aruba, and it sent it back to Venus. So now, if we try different query DHT, let's search for the country of Georgia. Okay, we've got success. It found Georgia, and let's see where it started. So it started at Pluto, randomly again, and because it didn't have it, it's forwarded that to the next one in the DHT table. So now it came over to Mars and it said, okay, we're looking for Georgia, and this one found Georgia, and so it sent it to Venus. Okay, so now I will demonstrate a unsuccessful query. So let's query DHT, and let's query something that's not going to be in the table, like Hawaii. And you can see that Hawaii is not found in the DHT. You can see that it started either at Mars or Pluto. It looked for Hawaii, couldn't find it, forwarded it. Couldn't find it at Earth. It's looking for Hawaii, can't find it. And it was looking for Hawaii here, forwarded it. And it forwarded it to the next one. So then Earth sent back the information that Hawaii is not found in the DHT. Now I will deregister all of the clients to close out the process. So if we do deregister, deregister, and then the name of the client, or Venus at the moment. So you can see that it received a success from the server, and it deregistered and exited the program. We'll come over here to Earth, do deregister Earth, closed out, and we will deregister Mars, and we will deregister Pluto. And there you have it, the milestone. Thank you.